I'm going to make you to understand the magnetic field formed inside Earth. For understanding that question, formation of magnetic bar inside Earth. And I think perhaps if you have read geography, do you know about outer core? Chalo koi baat nahi, I am just asking another question. Do you know that there is a crust, mantle and core, and in the core there is an outer core? All of you know about outer core, tell me, everyone. Beta, do not ask. Booster, proper landing, ye sab, I'll come after tomorrow, I'll take something else, day after tomorrow something, booster ready will come day after tomorrow, third day. Probably I can say, probably. When I'll teach you PSLV, GSLV, ASLV, SLV, that day booster question will come, please. My question is, do you know about crust, mantle, core, and inside the core there is an outer core, and outer core is liquid, molten. Outer core is liquid, or we can say molten form. Outer core is, I said, if it is earth and this is the crust, and till 2900 kilometer below there is I said that mantle, and there is below there is it is our outer core, and this is our inner core. Because one question you will understand today, that one question has been right now in the news, the magnetic field of the earth is changing in the last 200 years, and it is affecting the satellite, clear? With the help of this, a bit idea means around 50% of the idea will come to you, and probably this question can come the prelims or mains. Magnetic field of the earth is changing, it has been changed by 10%. Magnetic field of the earth in the last 200 years, it has been decreased by 10%, and how it is affecting the satellites surrounding earth in different orbit. This question can come in the mains this year, clear? But you can answer this question when you are knowing this, otherwise you cannot answer this question. You know that this outer core is full of, it is a liquid, and it is made up of nickel and ferrous, निफे कहा जाता है, nickel and ferrous, and it is in the liquid molten form, and its temperature is around 4000 degrees Celsius. Clear? Outer core is liquid because it is in molten form, and there is a nickel and ferrous, liquid, and liquid means it is molten form and nickel and ferrous. Listen me carefully. Suppose I have taken a wire and just watch it on your book, on your this system, अपने system पे just watch out in your system. Yeah, watch me. Suppose I am making, tell me which direction it is moving. Anti-clockwise or clockwise? Everyone. From your side, which one is this? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Everyone. It is clockwise or anti-clockwise? My hand is paining here. It is an anti-clockwise or clockwise? It is in a clockwise or anti-clockwise, beta? Everyone, tell me what is this, clockwise or anti-clockwise? So much time all of you are taking, clockwise or anti-clockwise? Just watch it very carefully. So many times I am making it to move, not only once I am making it to move. From your side, which one is this, clockwise? From your side, I am asking, from your side it is clockwise? From your side it is clockwise. From my side, what is this? My question is now, from my side, what is the rotation, what is the revolution, what kind of movement is this? From my side it is anti-clockwise or clockwise? From my side it is clockwise or anti-clockwise? My side. From my side, tell me, from my side what is this? anti-clockwise, that's good. From my side it is anti-clockwise, clear? Now one concept is there in the physics, that's a very simple concept, it's not a hard concept. Same thing from your side looking what? Same thing from your side looking clockwise, but the same movement from my side looking anti-clockwise. Getting my point? Same thing from your side looking what? Clockwise, but from my side it is looking anti-clockwise. Getting my point? Same thing, there is no two different things. So listen me, in the outer core there is a molten iron and nickel is there, molten, or sometimes you will find when you are warming, ध्यान से देखिएगा, when you are warming water, when you are giving heat to the water, then what happen? Then this warm water become what I said, that lighter, हल्का हो जाता है and start convecting upward. So this warm water start convecting upward, and from the upper cold water and heavy water start moving downward. This is the way, and the warm water goes up and the cold water comes down. So there is one kind of circulation is there. Similarly, our outer core is very hot and it is in a molten form of iron, and when the iron moves in a particular direction, ध्यान से, if an iron moves in a particular direction from your side clockwise and my side anti-clockwise, so inside the earth there will be the direction where anti-clockwise, there will be south pole, and the direction where it is in a clock, there is a direction where anti-clockwise, the direction where it is an anti-clockwise, it will become north magnetic pole, and the direction where it is a clockwise. कभी कभी आप लोगों ने यदि क्लास 11th में, if you have a science subject, doesn't matter at all, Lenz's law if you have studied, when the induced current move in the wire, then the wire acts as an, कभी आपने सुना होगा कि this wire has been, what I said, that binding upon the particular object, and then after current when it started moving, this object convert into magnet, and one side become north pole, another side become south pole. So I am saying that which pole will, so movement of nickel and ferrous, समझ में आ गया? Why? Because there is if something is warm, then they keep on moving like this. So when it is moving, listen me carefully, when it is moving, then what will happen? Iron particle is moving, and when iron particle is moving, when the iron particle is moving, in anti-clockwise, then that direction, then that side will become north pole, and clockwise side will become south pole. Automatically, I just can't enter into too much, just मैंने थोड़ा सा आपको बताया कि because outer core is a molten and it is rotating or revolving something like this, because of the revolution within the earth, this side become north and this side becomes south. Understood it? Because of the rotation, or this is a magnet, imaginary magnet inside the earth, imaginary magnet, you know that. And when we take our magnet on the earth, so our earth magnet shows this side north, yes or not? Because north and south attract each other, and our magnetic needle shows this side south, because inside the earth we have a magnetic bar. Yes, there is a magnetic bar, and it is what I said, that this is north and south, and our magnetic needle shows here north, and this is, I said, that south. Listen me carefully, थोड़ा सा अच्छे से ध्यान देना. Yes, it is generating magnetic field, electromagnetic. If there is an electric current, you know that movement of iron particle means electric current is moving. ये याद रखना आप. because the outer core is made up of nickel and ferrous, the ferrous is moving, then there is a production of current, and perpendicular to this there is a formation of north and south pole. So this is the imaginary magnetic bar, and from the north pole in the class 9th 10th if we have studied, magnetic lines of force comes, magnetic lines of force generates and at, this is the way, and at, and it is generating from the north pole of earth's magnet and ending at the south pole of earth's magnet. If we have seen this, yes, it is like this. So this is a magnetic lines of force, magnetic lines of force, that we can say that it is a electromagnetic wave. So हमारे अर्थ के चारों तरफ surrounding earth what is moving? Surrounding earth what is moving? Electromagnetic wave. All of you understood? If you have understood then I can move ahead. बेटा convection, Coriolis force अभी कुछ नहीं बेटा, convection ये ऐसा कुछ वर्ड नहीं, हाँ convection से पानी गर्म हुआ था, that is a convection which is causing water to be warmed up. Did you understand the formation of electromagnetic waves around earth? And under these electromagnetic waves our telephone, every broadcasting, telephone services, aeroplane movement, every electronic equipment on the earth, it is moving, it is working. Every electronic, listen me carefully, every electronic equipments on this earth is working on the basis of electromagnetic wave. ये point clear हुआ या नहीं? This point is clear to all of you. If it is clear then I can go. Beta, you know that when you are making a call, so what it is going away? It gives a what frequency vibration to the electromagnetic wave. This is then a carrier. If we have to come from, I said that Nagpur to Delhi, there will be some kind of transportation you need, maybe railway, maybe bus, maybe anything. So these are the electromagnetic waves with the help of which electronic systems also runs. If I have to send information, you know that if I have a remote control and I have to turn on the TV, then the radio waves comes out. In your home you are using wireless, a Wi-Fi network, how it works? That is also radio waves, but in the atmosphere who is moving? Electromagnetic waves, and under this radio waves is a part of this. So if some kind of transportation is taking place for the information, who is carrying this or who has generated this? Earth's magnet. Earth's magnet has, Earth's magnet, मैंने आपका ज्योग्राफी का चीज समझा रहा हूं, I am making you to understand that so that our aeroplane moves, our ships move because of this. Everyone means मेरे को magnetic field चाहिए, in this direction I have to move, the aeroplane has to move in this direction. Everyone is taking an idea of north south with the help of this electromagnetic waves, magnetic needles. If aeroplane is moving in the air, how is getting magnetic field and all this? Electromagnetic waves are there. If we have seen that some birds from the Siberia comes to India, how do they come to know that Sariska National Park is here in India, in the Rajasthan? Then he directly come and reaches here. Because there in their body, in their mind, there is one electromagnetic field is there that has been fed and accordingly it moves. In the savannah you have seen that some animals moves hundreds of kilometers. Why do they are able to move? Because in the atmosphere some electromagnetic waves, and I said that in the animals, I said that mind, it is, there is a magnetic field. Just I am saying that beta thoda sa to understanding aa gaya hoga. In the atmosphere we have an, in the surrounding we have an electromagnetic waves. बेटा अभी सुन लो, मैं अभी नहीं जा रहा हूं वहां पर. In the atmosphere we have an electromagnetic waves. It is clear? In the atmosphere we have electromagnetic waves. थोड़ा सा ध्यान से देखना बेटा. This is our earth and we have electromagnetic waves around earth, and these are electromagnetic waves, and this is our sun. This is our sun, and sun is radiating solar wind, and it is also magnetic field, highly magnetized. So when it comes towards the earth, then they collide with earth's magnetic field, electromagnetic waves. So there is a collision. So there is an, this is the reason there is an, what I said that collision take place, and in this region there is a formation of, due to the collision of electromagnetic waves of earth and electromagnetic waves of earth, and there is a formation of collision. That collision causes, this collision causes what? Magnetosphere. आप लोग पढ़ोगे ज्योग्राफी में भी ये सब. Magnetosphere, so it will not be taught in your geography only, it will be till the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere, ये सब पढ़ाया जाएगा, not magnetosphere. This is your magnetosphere, and that is also known as Van Allen belt. And due to the collision, you will find that there is a what? Charged particle, and this is above 2000 kilometers. This Van Allen belt formed around 2000 kilometer above. दो बेल्ट होते, मैं आपको एक बेल्ट के बारे में, there are two belts, I am making you to aware of one belt. There is a 2000 kilometer above, there is a Van Allen belt, and formed around 2000 kilometer above due to interaction between magnetic solar wind and I said electromagnetic waves of the earth. So there is an electromagnetic waves of the earth and magnetic solar wind, they are colliding, and there is a formation of one magnetosphere, and they are charged particle. And if our satellite and this charge particle can destroy electronic equipment of satellite, clear? Electronic equipment of satellite can destroy, because there are lots of electronic equipment, and charged particles can destroy the electronic equipment. So above 2000 kilometer, around 2000 kilometer, what happened? There is a large and weak magnetosphere, and this magnetosphere can destroy the electronic equipment. आप कभी भी charge particle electronic equipments में बहुत ज़्यादा डाल दो, वो तुरंत आग लगकर खत्म हो जाएगा. It will be destroyed. So therefore LEO, low Earth orbit, is between 400 kilometer to what? 2000 kilometer. Because below 400 kilometer there is an atmospheric drag, and above 2000 kilometer there is an, I said that, Van Allen belt, because it can destroy satellite electronic equipments, and below there will be atmospheric drag. Yes, aurora borealis and aurora australis is happening due to this collision in the North Pole and the South Pole. If you have studied in the geography aurora australis and aurora borealis, the collision of these magnetic particles, charged particles. So my point of view, write down one question, what is the importance of, what is the importance of atmospheric drag? What is the importance of atmospheric drag and Van Allen belt? What is the importance of atmospheric drag and Van Allen belt to determine range of low Earth orbit? To determine range of low Earth orbit. What is the importance of atmospheric drag and Van Allen belt to determine range of low Earth orbit? Everyone is written. आपको ये समझ में आ गया? Did you understand that why it is not above 2000 kilometer? Because there is an, I said that around 2000 kilometer there is a magnetosphere, Van Allen belt is existing, and this Van Allen belt has a charged, highly charged particles, ions, and they can destroy electronic equipments of what? Satellite. Electronic equipment of satellite. Beta, MEO is 8,000 to 20,000, not it is above 2,000. Medium Earth orbit is from 8,000 kilometer to 20,000 kilometer, if you remember. If you remember that, I just say that today what we have done, we have started with, I said that all basic idea. And you know that abhi bhi main low earth orbit mein, yesterday perhaps you remember in the last class I said that main abhi samjhaunga, then it will be too much. So many question of mains and the prelims will be covered which are not available in the books, and only superficial knowledge they are giving, and because of that students are not able to understand and find science and tech to be very hard. And UPSC is asking which is you are understanding in the form of logic. I said that okay, there is a camera, there is a transponder, there is a LEO, there is a MEO, there is, I said that GEO, and in the GEO what could be there, telecommunication, there will be, I said that weather, broadcasting, how do the meteorological kalpana, one is why there. Then in the MEO there is a navigation, why it is the GPS system, GLONASS of Russia, GPS of USA, Galileo of Europe, and I said that BDS of China, why it is there. Then we come towards in the low earth orbit of India's all IRS is there in the low earth orbit. Then I came to that it is okay, we understood all the basic ideas, signals problem, yes or not, capturing the way how large signals, geo, if there is a 36,000 kilometer, that satellite cover 1/3 of the earth. So when you are understanding bit idea, then when I will come on to the other, then you can understand. Now I started with the LEO. LEO I said that it is a low earth orbit. Generally people says 160 kilometer to 2,000. Generally people says the 200 to 2,000. Some can say 300 to 4,000. But I said that 2,000. And but I said that 400 kilometer to 2,000. Why? It lies. Why? 400 atmospheric drag. And then I said there is what Van Allen belt. So perhaps if you are able to understand, and then you can be able to what is correlate with the other. Now you understood okay, above on 3,000 there will be no satellite, 4,000 no satellite. So medium earth orbit start from 8,000 kilometer. So many things are there. Perhaps today whatever I have said that please you have to be ready with all this concept beta, because tomorrow it will be more interesting and you will enjoy more. Tomorrow you will more enjoy and you will connect yourself with the more and more. Perhaps you today itself you connected okay, where is the how we have to take the different topographic understanding. Jammu and Kashmir, I said the river pattern, kaise dam banana, where the dam should be located, everything you would start understanding, and basic idea is too much clear, and another level of basic idea will be starting tomorrow, and I will start with the low earth orbit. We started with the low earth orbit. Now the next information will come, what are the polar orbit, what are the sun synchronous polar orbit, why it is sun synchronous polar orbit, what is the requirement of it, yes or not. So and then what is the significance, which satellite, already you know that low earth orbit has IRS satellite, Indian remote sensing satellite. You come to know what are the application of satellites which are moving into the low earth orbit. Clear? Then I will go to the different orbits to complete it. When you come to know, then it will more and more enjoy. All of you enjoyed, yes?